Andy, tough place to come on a Tuesday night, but we got the result. Thoughts on that one?
Yeah, really pleased to come away with 3 points. We've had a few tough midweek fixtures with Punjab away recently where we've obviously got a point, and then to come here and get 3 points in a game that, again, I'll be honest with you, I don't think the scoreline really reflects how dominant we were. We have this annoying habit of just allowing teams to stay in games and really not killing teams off, but overall really pleased with our performance, and yeah, to come away with scoring 4 goals and obviously 3 points is really positive, so really pleased.
How crucial do you think Liam Northwood's save from the penalty?
I mean, if you now look at it in terms of the scoreline, it's massively crucial, because if that goes in, they get the 3rd goal, which would have been the 3rd goal. We've got to see out probably 15 minutes where they're going to be all over us in a game that they probably really didn't deserve to be. So yeah, very crucial. Wasn't sure if it was a penalty. Apparently, even some of our boys are saying that it probably was. I didn't really have a good view of it. So basically, really pleased to see him make that save. I thought, if I'm being a bit critical of him, he probably shouldn't get beat for the free kick that he concedes, because that's on his side, and he openly said that. But overall, it's an important part of this game and the 3 points that we've picked up.
Another 4 goals today to add to the 6 that we scored on the weekend, and a special mention as well for Wale Odedoyin, who scored a hat-trick today.
Yeah, I mean, I think I said it to you after Saturday, pleased to see him get a goal, and I've been very critical of him in the past, but I thought he was actually outstanding tonight. I thought they just couldn't cope with him. His finishing was on point. His work rate has always been there. There's never been a problem. And actually his hold-up play was really good as well. So yeah, really pleased for him to get a hat-trick. I think any striker will tell you that once you start scoring goals, it just breeds more confidence, and he looks like a very confident player at the moment. So that's a massive positive for us. So really good. Also,
other players around the pitch are chipping in with goals as well. Another defender scored today.
Yeah, Alessio got 2, his second in 2 games as well. I just mentioned to Wale that he'd done a fantastic step over dummy in the box for that just to roll through to Alessio, when actually I think it was an air shot. But anyway, Alessio's obviously looks dangerous from set pieces, which is good. I mean, we've got some big boys in the side now, and it's something that we've stressed. I think, again, I said it to you, we worked on it in training recently about putting balls in the box to get goals. We did that Saturday. It's pleasing to see that we've done the same again tonight, and we do look a threat when we play that way, so it's really encouraging that goals are coming from all over the pitch, really.
Something that's become very noticeable as well is how your young side is now starting to become noisier when they're on the pitch together.
Yeah, again, it's something that I think at the start of the season we realised that we were a bit too quiet, but we have got some experienced players in there, and I think like some of the players that we've added recently, Jola's come in, he's been at AFC Wimbledon for a long time, and you're going to expect a player coming from a club at that level to come with the level of communication that you need. AJ has stepped up a bit more as captain. I think he's grown into that role and is a lot more vocal. And then you've got experienced players like Dave Martin, Andy Dallas that has come in they're very experienced players that accompany the younger players really well. And I think then the younger players can see what the level of communication is needed, and then it spreads throughout the team. And I think like Liam's helped with that as well, to be honest with you. He might not be the biggest keeper in the world, or he's not screaming and shouting, but I can certainly hear him giving instruction and talking to his defenders, which I think gives them that assurance. So yeah, that's a big plus. I still think that can be improved. I think our biggest criticism at the moment is we still look a little bit panicked at times when we do concede a goal, and as I said at the start, we allow teams to stay in the game, and it never feels as comfortable as it should. Now, that's probably the next step in our evolution as a side on where we can improve, and I think if we get that bit right, then look, when we're on it, we're a very good side, and I feel like we can match anyone, but it's just keeping that level of consistency now that we've set a bit of a bar. We can't let it drop below that, because if we do, we won't be good enough to pick up points in games, and we'll walk away with nothing. But pleasingly, we've kept that level there today. We've followed it on from Saturday, and I'll go back as far as Punjab as well, that we've really growing into these games now, and we're on a nice little run, which is what we wanted. So let's long may that continue.
So our next competitive game, we've got another weekend off, and then we've got Fisher, I believe, in the Challenge Cup.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So We've managed to organise a friendly on Saturday away at Sittingbourne, so we'll be able to get some much needed minutes for some of the boys that haven't been playing. We've got a few people we want to look at as well, so that'll be good. And then Fisher at home, I think that was a great victory we had against them in the league a few weeks ago. They're going to come wanting revenge for that. And like I think again I said to you before, it's important for us to stay in cup competitions for as long as possible. And we're doing that in the Vars, which is good. We want to try and have a little run in that, so that's going to be a very competitive game, albeit a very tough one. We know that for a fact. So one to look forward to, definitely.
Great stuff, Andy. Thanks for your time.
Cheers, Nick.